In Sinfin Derby, a group of organisations have been working together to better understand the needs of a local community. We were being told by partners across the system that many people living in such communities where higher health inequalities exist were finding it harder to cope with lockdown. Feedback from the local community helped identify an immediate need to provide children with resources to enable them to be more physically active, inspiring movement and creativity. At the same time, it was about the start of a journey, one with a shared purpose, but with a different way of working, aimed at re-establishing trust with traditional partners and introducing new stakeholders to the conversation. Our shared purpose: to enable children in Sinfin to be more physically active and move more. The journey started with the distribution of 500 CreateActive packs to children in 3 primary schools.
We kind of between us thought there's an opportunity here to help these children to be more active in this time. So that's when the group came together and the ideas started rolling.
And this was another opportunity that we felt could re-engage some of those children who were starting to hear less from for a learning perspective into something a bit different, something more social, more active.
When we all work together, we can achieve so much more.
The contribution that we made was to provide hundreds of brand new items such as activity books, pens, stamps, stickers, games.
So we've been able to link schools to this programme and provide additional opportunities to build upon CreateActive.
And we've supported by being involved in the planning of the packs, being a central hub for the delivery of the packs and then distributing to the children in the community and the other schools.
Collaborating together for this project has just really improved the reach of the project because of the networks of the partners, so we could give the children more, which was great. You know, we couldn't do that on our own.
Derby County Community Trust shared their expertise and are going to be working with the schools going forward, and the Move More mentors just been instrumental really in getting the packs out to the children, liaising with the schools, and we'll continue working in the Sinfin community.
With the same motivation to make a difference to families in Sinfin, partners were able to connect and work together to meet an immediate need, but also to explore a new, more collaborative way of working.
The relationships were good before this piece of work, but nothing like as strong as they are now.
It's enabled us to join up and work together to really have an impact on local communities.
By building new links with people who we hadn't worked with before, we've been able to combine priorities, have maximum impact across the community.
The working relationships have just been really, really good.
We all have a much better understanding of our goals, our ambitions and expert knowledge, and we can see new opportunities of working together.
And we've really made a difference for the children in Sinfin.
This project is one of the things over the past few months that's really enhanced my love of Derby.
I love the fact that the partnership came about in a very natural and organic way through our conversations on how the efforts of each organisation could be put together to maximise the impact.
I've really enjoyed being part of the programme because it's been great to see schools sharing bags with children and young people. It's been great to see on Twitter families talking about how they're using the bags and the difference that it's making.
We tend to think of active or inactive people, but in truth, engagement in physical activity and sport fluctuates with life stages, key transitions, and life events. Being active is not just good for you physically, it has the power to do so much more.
So now more than ever, physical activity is important for young people. Lots of children were forced to be at home with a small garden space, if any outdoor space at all. We really wanted to help keep the children active. This is just the start of the work in Sinfin. New partners are coming to the table and more traditional stakeholders are starting to think and act differently. Most importantly, we're beginning to rebuild some trust in the local community. But we know we've got a long way to go.
The CreateActive packs are just one way of helping people in Sinfin. In order to decrease levels of inactivity within our communities and to get people moving more, we need to put these people at the heart of everything we do. We are calling on those who share this purpose to come together to help make physical activity the norm for people who live, work, and study within our communities. What part could you play?